All right, guys, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and we are here with the live stream for 1/15/2025. I know it's getting there. So let me go in. I gotta get settled here and see if my channel is actually working. I was rushing to get into this, and I was like, "What's going on?" All right, looks like we are good and ready to rumble. All right, so we're actually in the middle of trying to possibly regear a Sylvan Watcher. I don't want to click out. I forgot her name. She's the uncommon one. I just wanted to see what we have because I was curious if I had enough to like just get her to the point where she's fast and stays alive. I'm messing around with some of this stuff. I'm trying to think what set would work and if I have anything that's already 16 possibly would also be very helpful. I'm looking for really for speed, accuracy, and crit. Possibly some defense wouldn't be so bad. Um, what's this got? Crit damage, not so bad. Like I said, we're just gonna mess with this until some more people show up. I need a chest. What do I have on her now? I think I have attack, right? This doesn't even hurt her. So what does she have on? Close this. Let me see. Close that. Let me see. Does that bring it up? No, does not. Huh. Interesting enough. We're gonna see if we have anything. I think I'm gonna check out what's that? I forgot what that set's called. I'm trying to find it. We're starting off strong here. All right, so we've got protection. This is for a buff though, so I don't know if I really need that. HP, speed, crit. I mean, some of these things could work for her. I ain't mad at it. Like we could use one of these. Let me see something. Let me try these on. Let's just throw on some of this stuff and see what it does. So this has attack. Try that on and speed. We've got a shield with resist and accuracy. I like that. That has speed. This has speed too. I like the resistance. That's good. And then what else we got? We got boots and what's the other one missing? A glove. Do we have a crit rate glove? Of course not. Why would we? Damn it. And this has speed, crit rate, and attack, resistance. So now maybe if we just do accuracy, huh? Maybe accuracy. Yeah, we'll do a perception set. Let's see if I have a glove that we can use. I think we actually just got one. Actually, funny enough. No, this was HP. I think I sold it. You know what's that's messed up. I forgot that that was what happened. We only have HP glove with speed. That sucks. All right, let's check out accuracy, see if there's anything in there, and then we'll go into some content. But first, I want to just see. Here we go. Accuracy. Do I have anything? I do have gloves. Do I have a boot? No, I do not. That sucks. All right, so we have this piece, which is crit damage with crit rate. That's actually not bad. So if we do that, we've got the speed boot. So now we would just need one more piece. What's this one got? Attack? Nope. This one has speed, accurate. Nice, perfect. So we'll do that. And then now what we need is a boot. So do we have, what is it? We got 1, 2, 3 pieces. So what is that? Stone skin, right? Do we have a boot? We do have a boot. Nice. I'll take it. Let's go up to 12. There's actually the free gear revival too, which is what I like. All right, so that's fine. Let's do that and then try on. All right, so now this is going to give us basically the same health, more attack, defense, a little bit more speed, less crit rate, more crit damage, and a little bit of whatever. So is this worth doing? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it because her accuracy is going to drop tremendously, but her attack's going to go up. You know what? For right now, we'll leave it. We'll see. Yeah, I can't justify it right this second. Yeah, we'll wait. All right. Well, either way, basically, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be working on some stuff. We've got Bone Man. What stage of the dungeon do you consistently farm? Which dungeon? Are we talking about the event dungeon? Because actually, we might do that today because I haven't messed with it. I don't know which dungeon you're speaking of. But as of right now, we're working on Bone Knight. Just let me know and we'll go into it. We're going to be working with on Ryab, whatever. Corpulence, the next one after Bone. So Bone 60, Corpulence next. Because we're going hardcore on Undead Hordes. We want to beat it, and then we're going to be done. And then I'm considering Branch Weaver. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna put her in the vault for now. We're gonna put her back in the vault. I feel like I have better options. If I could pull one of the freaking Sylvan Watchers, that would be freaking amazing. Let's just do a couple pulls real quick. I've been getting rares like crazy this week, and none of them are the ones I want. Like I just want one of those Sylvan Watchers. There's one that I'm really looking to get, and unfortunately, I haven't freaking pulled one yet. Oh, Fire Knight. I'll be honest, I don't farm Fire Knight, but depends on what you're doing. I mean, all right. So here's the thing. This is how I look at it, and we'll see. So if you're looking here, where is it? So you can do what is it? 4 to 6 at stage 13. So at stage 13, you have a chance of getting 6-star gear. Now your chances are lower than normal, but you can still get it at 13. So it doesn't really matter. If you want to farm stage 13, then go ahead. Eventually, you're going to get 6-star gear. After that, it really is just how fast I would say you can farm versus how long you're willing to wait for that farm. So I mean, like this one, like stage 15, we do it at 1 minute, which is still slow for like a farming team. If you're actually calling it a farming team, it's still slow. But if you're not going to watch it, then honestly, it doesn't even freaking matter. So if you're going to do it like say you're going to put it on auto overnight, all right, then just pick whatever level you can beat without dying. That's essentially the highest. Whatever you can do over 13, that's the one you should be farming. But you also use less energy here for more chances. So you basically have a choice. Do you want a better chance or do you want more chances? Because you're going to get more chances with your energy off stage 13, but you get better chances to get things from stage 25. So it really just depends on how much energy you have, how much time you have, and whether or not you really have a good team for it. Because I just did it with this team actually. Funny enough, we didn't do the best time, but let's get this out of here. It was for my other video. Yeah, that was for Lumberer. That's actually coming out next week. But yeah, if you wanted to do like, I don't know if you want to speed farm this. I would put your Carl in the lead for my stuff. You can use anyone you want. I've shown this 100 times, but just to kind of give an idea, like you can use all poisoners and you'll get through it. Like it doesn't really matter. So let's just say we bring in now your Carl. I think can control it by himself. He's got multiple hits. You could bring in anyone who does AoEs and multiple hits. I'm trying to think who I would even use for this anymore. Like she's a damage dealer we haven't rebuilt in a while. Who else is a strong killer? Defense down, we said. Funny enough, we actually could bring in Lumber. He worked really well in this fight, but he doesn't hit a number of times. You could even bring in Doggo. This one's like this fight is not super hard. You only need like 1 or 2 people that can really take the shield down. I'm trying to think who has a 3-hitter. Who else has 3 hits? I'm trying to think who I would use as an extra because normally we would bring Apothecary in, but we're not really worrying about dying, so that's not an issue right now. So really, you just want people who can hit 2 or 3 times. I'm trying to think who I have that does that. It's been a while. You could bring in just damage dealers. You could bring in, whatever, Galek, if you really want to. He's got a 4-hitter, so he can get the shield down pretty quickly. These guys have some turn meter drop, so it's fine. I don't think we really need anyone else to do turn meter drop. So at that point, you would just bring in, if you wanted to, maybe someone to do attack up, like if you really wanted to, maybe like her, whatever. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Anointed is someone who has 3 hits, but I don't think we need it. But you could just use a couple of really good nukers and damage dealers, and just kind of blast it. I don't know. I honestly don't know what would be the best option here. Maybe bringing in. Honestly, I should have brought War Maiden, because that would have been a much easier thing. But if you're going to farm like the higher end stages, yeah, just expect to take a long time to do it. That's all. I don't know what my fastest time here could be on auto. We've got multiple hit heroes. The question is whether or not they're going to do it. See, they're not using the hits that they're supposed to be. All right, so he got turn meter drop there, which isn't going to help because now we're going to get the shield back. So yeah, because he used the wrong skill at the end. He has to get that. He has to get his turn meter drop, like that big turn meter hit. He's got to get that while the shield is down, which he's going to waste it again. So yeah, the timing's off on this run. It sucks, but it is what it is. All right, so now he's got that down. So this is where having a second or third turn meter specialist might be better. I would probably say Armiger might have been a better option. probably to get through it. That way you're not fighting the shield, because that's what's making this fight longer right now. Oh, there we go. He finally did his stupid thing. And he keeps using it at the wrong time. All right, so now we at least have a little bit of time here. Hopefully we get the turn meter drop from Crimson, which we are not, but we got the heal reduction at least, so that's good. Funny enough, I think my poison team actually worked better. But that's about it, yeah. So either way, it's fun, and then that's it. And the same thing goes for literally any dungeon. So don't worry. It's not just this fight. Just farm what you can. I mean, remember I farmed stage 1 of the Iron Twins for over a year, just because it was like that's what I could beat, and I didn't want it to take forever. So I was like, screw it. Look, say we got a 5-star piece here with speed. Look at that. Just from me BSing with you guys, I got a speed boot that's 5-star. You know. So and it's a Savage, which is even better. So you never know when you're gonna get something good. All right, and that's on stage 15. Let's go in. Actually, I want to mess with the. I want to mess with. Let me know if that bothers you guys. Oh, look, I'm getting old school RuneScape stuff. Have I beat Fire Knight? I have not completed it. I think. What are we on? Stage 7. I want to say. Hard. Yeah, we're on stage 7. So we've got 4 levels left to beat it. And yeah, look at my times, 11 minutes. These are horrible times. So yeah, don't follow my lead with crappy times. All right, so let's go into the event dungeon because we actually haven't gone in here in a while. And I forgot what everyone said we needed to do here. I haven't messed with this. So what did we do last time? We just wanted to kill him fast, right? Because we haven't played this up to stage 20. Yeah, Fire Knight and Ice Golem. That's the 2 that are holding me up right now. But it's mainly because I haven't been focusing on re-gearing. I've been more focused on Faction Wars and just getting new heroes. That's it. And think about it. Once Faction Wars is done, I don't need to technically build anyone anymore. I mean, I will, but I'm just saying I don't need to. There's no urgency to it. Like right now, if I wait and I'm slow with building my heroes, there's gonna be a new faction coming out. It's already in the hidden area. So like, what do we do? You know, it's like I don't want to have to beat another faction. Granted, it means that I only have to build 5 or 6 heroes, and then I'm done with it because it'll be one faction. So it's not the end of the world, but I have to get them first. That's the suck part. Is someone dead? Oh, I'm like, did someone die? Who is this? Oh, it's her. Okay. I'm like, why did I bring her? Oh, that's right, because we were just doing damage control. We wanted to just see if you could beat this with like just straight up murdering. Yeah, he does the same thing with me. So on stage 7, if I don't get the shield down and turn meter drop him immediately, he'll one-shot my entire team. Yeah, I have to have Mithrala shield up. Hot tea. What do we get here anyway? Oh, they put crit damage in here? I'll take that. Well, I guess this game wants me to have crit damage and Savage on someone because they're giving me. Now I've got 2 pieces of a set. I'll take it. All right, and we're getting points for. This is actually not bad. We're getting points. All right, so who died? We don't need her. We're gonna get her out of there. Come on, get out of my face. All right, so she's just there for speed, damage, damage, damage. We could bring her. But the problem is that we can't. It was the buff problem. That was the problem that people were having, right? The buff. I don't know, honestly. I honestly haven't looked at this fight since we did the Alice in Wonderland video. Like I really haven't even kind of graced this dungeon with my presence, which I should, to be honest, because there's like reasonable gear in here. All right, so this schmuck's got a counterattack, which I don't like. All right, so everyone's frozen now. And Mithrala can at least kind of help keep us alive, which is nice. I just remember that the buffs were what was the problem because she removes them, right? And then gets more turns or something. What do you mean? Do you consider building a apothecary? That's not even a question, man. You should never ask that question. The answer for that question is always yes. It's always yes. Just type in apothecary online. You're going to see a ton of videos that he's the GOAT. He really is one of the best heroes in the game. Like legendary, epic, like none of that matters. Apothecary is one of the best heroes in the game, straight up. He gets you through more content. He can speed up your team. He can heal up somebody to like full HP in like one shot, and he does it every other turn. He's kind of like the reason he's so good is because he's so simple. He's basically like Armiger. Like his cooldowns are just stupid low, and he only does two things: he turn meter drops and he blocks revives, while he does insane damage with the HP. So yeah, there's all right. So this team is not working. Who's dead on the floor? Cleo's dead on the floor. All right, so what do we get here? What do we got here, guys? Oh, Knights of Revan. I like that. And it's defense with speed. I like it. Defense, and it actually makes sense. Defense, HP, and speed. This is how I know if I'm going to keep something. If this number matches what's here. So if this number has speed, that's the first thing I want. And then this second number has to be something that's good. Like if this was like attack flat stat, it means that I would be less likely to want this. But yeah, this is actually really good. Is that 6-star? Holy yeah, that's 6-star. All right, we got a good piece. All right, I'm glad I'm doing this. This account sucks for gear, so I ain't even mad at doing this. I'll be honest. Like this is something that this account needs. It needs me to waste some time on gear farming is what it needs. So maybe we'll figure out a team for this. All right, so what's missing here? I think speed is missing here because he can freeze all the ads. These two can wipe him out. So maybe we'll just do this. Let's see if that works. That's the other reason Apothecary is good. He doesn't really. Actually, no, that's not true. I was going to say he doesn't use buffs, but he does. I probably shouldn't have done that on the first round. That was a bad idea. All right, everyone's speeding up. Everyone's frozen, and no more debuffs. So that's good. All right, so this looks like it's working a little better. Looks like we have a better one. Have I finished Faction Wars? No. We're almost there. We are damn close. Let's put it that way. Well, in the world of raid, we're damn close. Are we gonna finish it next month? I mean, it depends on how. It depends. Honestly, it depends on how much I want to sit and level heroes. Because I'm kind of like on the downside of raid at this point. Like I'm not like I don't hate it and I still play it every single day and I don't get mad to play it. Like I'm not like, oh, I don't want to play raid. Like I log in, I do my stuff. If I got something cool going on, I'll mess with it. I'll mess with the dungeon here and there when I have time. You know what I mean? It's like I play every day, but I'm also at that point where I don't need to spend 3 hours in this game. I don't like this is probably the most time you're going to see me in the game all day is for this. So yeah, it's one of those things that you just kind of hang out. Right now I think I just looked yesterday, we have 9 finished and we have 890 stars, so we're 55 stars away from Lydia. She will be mine. She will be mine. Well, the reason I'm doing it, it's funny because most people say to me on the comments and stuff, they're like, I can't believe you have that much patience. And I'm like, it's honestly not patience. It's just like I've gotten so used to it that I like it better now. And this is fun. Like I don't have to worry about doing things that all other people do. Like I don't have to sit here and be like, oh, am I going to be able to log in for 6 hours and farm spider for a fusion? Like it doesn't even affect my life, which is probably why I still like the game. I'll be honest. It's because I don't pressure myself to get everything. I don't really care. I'm not missing out because I didn't get anything. Like I'm having fun with I leveled Bone Knight to 6-star today, and I mean last night, and I was leveling him up. He's still at what 35. I was excited to do it. I was very excited to get him to 60. Like I needed one more 5-star. I already had the 4 stars done. It was late at night, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just stay up for an hour and farm levels and gain the chickens I need to get him to 6-star. And I did it. And I'm going to feel the same way about Corpulent. Anytime I get a new hero to 60 on my roster, I get excited now because we have so many damn heroes. We've got like what now? 100? That's 101 now. Well, it depends on what you call it. I mean, it depends on what you mean by finished. Like when I say finished, I mean built. I don't mean like, best gear in the world. What is this? Actually, you know what? No, there's no speed. I'll keep it for now. You never know. I have to start experimenting with stuff anyway. All right, so stage 20 actually went much better than I thought. Yeah, Mad Hatter is, let's put it this way. If you're gonna go for a fusion, this isn't a bad one to do. And that's solely based on the characters at hand. That's it. That's the only thing I'm basing that on. I uh I honestly think Mad Hatter is the worst one out of all of them. And I think I said that on the video. Oh, we don't have a reviver, do we? Hold on a second. Let me see something. End battle. Let me see if that's causing our problem. Let me just see. Edit team. No replay. All right, so we don't want to auto. Stop. There we go. All right, so we're not going to speed up the team. No, I definitely will not be honored by Polarium. I'm exactly what they don't want. Um, no, I am. I am. I mean, I'm allowed to do anything, but no, for this, no. Unfortunately, he's going to go into the vault. All right, let's see if we can stun, please. All right, we got one here. So let's steal your turn meter and freeze you. And now we can auto. There we go. Let's say, like, because the problem was is we weren't getting them frozen in time. That was the problem there. I think that's why we died. Because all these buffs that we're putting up are killing us. Like, it's going to end up causing a ruckus for this fight. Yeah, I don't use any hero that is not obtainable within game at all times. So if you can't get a hero after a certain time, I will not be using that hero. I mean, the funny part is this game's all about just having a ton of heroes. Which ones you choose don't matter so much, except for, all right, this looks like it's going poorly. I think this is exactly the same problem we had last event dungeon, is we got to 20, and that was it. Like, 20 was fine, and then as soon as you got to 20 with Odin, or whatever, whichever guy the boss was, I think it was Odin, it went to complete shite. The fight went to shite. And by shite, I mean shite. So I have a feeling this fight's going to be a no-go. All right, let's see if we can. Here's what we can do. We're not going to win that fight. So let's go back to stage 20 real quick. Actually, we'll come back in here for a second. Hold on. Let's go look here real quick. All right, so, we got something. What do we get? Ooh, dungeons. All right, so what are we looking at? What are we looking at here? Champions. Okay, so vault. So basically, this is all the stuff that we never use. So all those login heroes, they won't be used. We have 10 legendaries now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry, 12 legendaries. Yes, we have 10, 12 legendaries that everybody at this point, if you've been following me for a while, would have. And then everybody else in here, I mean, there's plenty of heroes that we've gotten over the time that we've been here that are good enough to use. I mean, look, Gorab, I mean, a lot of these are from the Prism Shards, so you won't, it's just going to be random what are in here. Yeah, I forgot. I had somebody who actually told me that, what is it? That my vault looks better than most people's accounts. So Morag is free to play. Yes, that is correct. However, and everyone can get her. Yes, that is correct. But as with everything else in this game, I'm a stickler. So basically, what I decided is we are not going to be using her until we actually acquire her in game because we did not acquire her in game. We got her from Fusion. So right now she is Fusiony, so we can't pull her out because that's why we got her. So once we get her from Polarium points, which we're actually on the last run, I think we need like 400 points. Then we will bring her out. Basically, I'll take this one out and switch the other one back in here. And no, I will not be plus fouring her because anyone who gets her won't be plus, adding to her also. So that's that. So that's with her. Same thing with her. Look at this. She's +3, but we're never going to use her. So she can sit there at +3 all we want because she's never going to get used. Imagine I could just trade my vault and just give heroes away. Yeah, we have a lot of heroes that are pretty good in here. I mean, we got Giscard. We've got this dude who's pretty good. These were the fusion, right? Yeah, fusion, fusion. She was a fusion. She was a fusion. Fusion. I don't remember where we got him. I think he might have been a fusion. Halloween fusion, maybe. She was a fusion. We got him. We got him from a Prism. She was fusion. Prism. There's a couple Prism heroes in here. Prism. We got this dude from Prism Shard, I think. Prism, Prism, Prism. These are all Prism except for him. I think he might have been something else. And then these are all fusion heroes because that's the only way I could be able to get them. I would love to have those guys. That'd be nice. But otherwise, yeah, we're going to be working more into this realm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She is from Polarium Points, but I have her. The only reason I have her is because she was a fusion. That's why she's in my vault right now. So what I was saying is that I'm gonna use her, but not until I get her in game. So because I haven't gotten her in game yet. She was part of the fusion, so we're not going to start using her until I actually obtain her in the game. Um, I don't know. I don't even know, honestly. Let me see. Fusion. Fusion. See, I could go for this one, but honestly, I don't even want her. I don't even want her in my vault. I don't know what it is about her that I don't like. Because she's not terrible. I just don't want her. I don't care enough. Some fusions it doesn't affect me, and I'm just like, I don't even want the epic. So we've already got him. We've used him, so we've got him. And then yeah, these guys, I could have all four of these right now, but it would have required me to do to get come first place in 4 tournaments. And for anyone who knows anything about me, tournaments in this game are stupid. It all depends on whether or not you have someone in that tournament that's gonna like just go crazy and spend money. So there's no point. So I didn't even care. I wasn't even gonna try it. And even then I can't use them. So once again, it didn't really matter. And then these guys, I don't know if I've had there. No, I never got her. So we don't have these, but I have like three. I mean, what I like I said, you could have gotten all of these from the tournaments and stuff, but once again, I'm not going to spend 3 weeks on a tournament for a hero that I can't use. It's like this is no reason. There we go. Let's claim some stuff. All right, so basically what we're going to be looking at here is we did get another level in here. So what do we do? We're doing crit damage right now, so we only need 300 more coins to get this one, and then we'll have all of this to 6, and then we'll start moving in here. So it looks like we're getting pretty good on these stats. What is this? Okay, we get. Oh, that's right. I forgot you get gear in here. I mean, once they're trying to give you reasons to still do the arena, and then you can see how awesome I've been doing here. 0 levels. Oh my god, it's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Um, yeah. All right, let's get out of here. So back to what we were doing. Faction. No, faction wars. Actually, we might have to go in here real quick. We'll do that in a little bit. We'll check. We'll check it out. Dungeon. I want to see if I can figure out a team for stage 20. So this is 3 minutes. I want to find a team that works really well. So Mithrala, you said what? Mithrala can solo what? Stage 20? It's probably like a 20-minute fight though then, right? I would assume. There's no way Mithrala is doing that like all by herself. Let me see. It's not just like Raisin because the only way to get those things is through summoning or if they put up an event. That's it. That's the only way you can get her. She is permanent in the game, but the pieces to get her are not. So, yeah. that's not going to happen, unfortunately. Yeah, it's the pieces to get her. Like if I happen to pull them and from prison shards and I just end up having all the heroes, I'll fuse her. Like no problem, but I'm not going to use her. I can't. Because she's like I said, you have the only way to get her is through summoning. I don't know what to do here because I feel like she's a waste, but she speeds up the team. Huh. What would be the best option here? Someone who can do defense up, maybe? No, it's actually no. We got shields. We've got two heroes that can keep the enemies at bay, but we need to go first. And the only one that has speed up in does this count as a dungeon? This counts as a dungeon, right? Like it's not like a special thing, right? Um, it depends on what clan you're in. What is she? What is she? Void? My God, I don't know what to do here. If you're in a slower clan, like a less like hardcore clan like me, it took me over a year. But if you're in a clan that's really, really strong and they're beating every single demon lord, you can get her. I mean, every single Hydra, you can get her way quicker. I don't know what to do here. I would like to have attack in the lead, but I feel like all right. So attack's not going to help her. Attack's not going to help her. Attack is not going to help him. So the only one that helps is him. So do we really need attack? No, we don't. What does she do? Defensive faction crypts, attack in all battles. I mean, a reviver wouldn't hurt, but she doesn't really do much damage, and she doesn't bring much to the table that isn't already there. Helmut. Helmut? Who the hell is Helmut? Helmut. Are you talking about the doggos? Are you talking about like they I would have to bring them both. I mean, the turn meter drop's kind of nice. Huh. It's a thought. Can't go wrong, right? Well, you can, but let's see. One, two. We're gonna have to start this off right. So let's see if this works. So defense and dungeon. So now we can last longer, and defense will help these two, and these two are fine. So let's just see. Let's see what happens here, folks. All right. So no buffs. We don't want to buff. I'm gonna see if. All right. So she's gonna do this. We're gonna use that first. We got a smite, which is nice. We're gonna freeze just to see how this goes. Oh, Archmage helmet. Yeah, that could work. We got freezes, we got some stuns, and now we can smack them with this smack-a-doodle. The problem is this team is not like defensive strong. They will die in 3 seconds if any of the dogs get attacked. But they are strong as crap. But we'll see. Nice. Perfect timing. I guess protected buffs in this area would be great, but I don't know. I don't remember if her kit allows to steal from that. And Archmage helmet is good for it, but he doesn't have he would just be for speeding up. He wouldn't be and the crit damage would be nice, but he doesn't speed up the team like with his boost, his aura. Because he's an arena hero, unfortunately. There's too many heroes that are only in the arena. It's like kind of irritating. Wow. Who put a shield up? How does that happen? All right, so it looks like this team ain't working so hot. And we're already at a minute and a half. And it looks like they're not getting any damage done here. I was interested in seeing the doggos in action anyway. I mean, I feel like they could win this, but it's not. Yeah, it's not working. We're not doing that. All right, so let's edit team. All right, so we're going to get the doggos out. No defense. We're going to need attack, so we're going to put you in the lead. And then, well, let's try it. What the hell's the worst that happens, right? There you go. It's a phone-in decision. Yeah. Your call is great for almost I would be hard pressed to find one spot that your Carl is not very good in. It's really honestly like Dragon. Like he sucks at Dragon. Oh, well, there goes. Who was that? That was wait, really? They kill oh, because she's doing ally protect. That's why. Ooh, that's not good. But you see what I mean? Having that speed lead, it's basically speeding up our team without having to speed up our team. I can't believe Eric's is dead already. I can't believe he's dead already. All right, so this team doesn't work. So yeah, that speed is important. All right, so let's do this. Let's take him out. Oh no, don't take him out. What are you doing? Are you stupid? So yeah, having all those buffs is not good. It's just not going to help. This. All right, so where is she? Where is she? Here we go. So if we put her in the lead, hmm, HP burn, huh? Does that work? Well, let's try him. Let's bring him in. See what happens. Honestly, anything that stops us from using buffs is probably the best option. If she's a jerk with buffs, that's the whole problem. The more buffs we have, I think it is. I don't remember. The more she's an ass clown. Well, HP burn seems to work here, so that's good. It's funny because the music in here kind of reminds me of Saw, and I don't know why that's a thing. And if the HP burn thing doesn't work as much, we could always bring Gerda, maybe. Gerda is good. She could remove all this crap so that nobody's got all these extra buffs. So he won't. Okay, so he won't. I thought he was going to do some stuff. All right, we need this removed, please, ASAP. Remove all of it. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Lord Jesus. Having that speed up, man, it was definitely something that worked. It's because we were using Apothecary and Haikatune. I feel like that's going to be the best team. Yeah, I know. That's what we're basically what we're doing is we are essentially stunning and freezing them. Unless I'm missing something and Provoke is some special, right? Does Provoke do something interesting in this fight that Stun and Freeze does not? Because, like I said, we read through it that one time. I haven't reread it. I just know based on looking at her skills from the thing that she was weird. You don't, you know, if you know me, I like Terrifier. So yeah, I like any horror movie. I think they're funny because I know it's because I can decipher between fake and real, and horror movies are 100% fake. So I don't care if it's gory. It's funny when you watch something like Terrifier, and you see people's like skulls getting ripped off. That doesn't bother me. But then there was a horror movie, and I forgot what it was called. Um, I forgot what it was. It was this weird movie where this girl got like a disease from something. I forgot what it was. Um, and she started like rotting from the inside. And it was her in the mirror. I think maybe it was the second one. The guy, I think it was a guy actually. He was looking in the mirror and he's like picking at his nail and his nail just pulls off. Like that grossed me out. That grosses me out more than horror. Oh, I get what you're saying. We basically were doing it with freeze also, right? Because we can freeze and stun, and then the burn. So this is working, kind of. I think the only thing that we have to do is to fix this is take her back out and just put what's her face back in for the speed up, and I think we'll be good. I thought these little rocks in the background here, I thought those were bugs on my screen. If you see that. All right, so what do we get? Is that pinpoint? It is pinpoint, but it doesn't have speed. So you know what? I don't want you. All right, let's edit team. We're just going to take her out, put her back in, and see if this works now. This team. Let's see if that's good. Because I really just want to get a reasonable team for farming. It is really what we want here. So now we have provoke, stun, and freeze. All right. Is that enough debuffs? I'm hoping it is. Wow, they really don't like her. All right, so everyone's frozen. Everyone's stunned, which is bad because they wasted all of their mob control skills in the first round. It's funny, I keep getting ads for things. Hello, Keith Wilson, and welcome. Hello, Mr. Wilson. That's an old reference. Dennis the Menace, right? Is that what it was, Mr. Wilson? Right? And then also, funny enough, Wilson was also in Home Improvement. Yeah, yeah, I know that. I know. I get it. But c'est la vie. Why does he keep? Oh, I keep forgetting that Eric sucks and dies. So why do we keep bringing him to this party? So let's do this. And let's take him out of the party. Let's edit team because honestly, Eric's is causing more trouble than he's worth. I'm curious about this before we do that. All right, so if we do the provoke with him, but if he misses, then we have no crowd control. That's the problem. So there's that. And the problem is the ads keep getting turns. So I'm more worried about survivability at this point rather than the best time in the world. I'd like it to be, under 3 minutes, preferably, because then I can just put it on auto and go take a shower and, do some other things. All right, so let's see if Gerda dies. No one's got a damn, and she can remove the buffs now from them. So that changes things. And she has a weekend, which is nice. Yes, that's the other thing. She can remove all that other crap that's putting the defense down on us. The only thing really we're missing here is a healer. Like that's the only thing. Because we have to hope that the shield gets up that we kill these ads before the shield and then get the shield up in between. Because look, your Carl's already almost dead. It's funny, that guy was just using your plan. He provoked me and then he had a counterattack up. Do I have a hero that can put counterattack on everyone? Hmm. See? This is how it works. I'm telling you, man. Every time you think something's going to work. Yeah, like we already beat this. We're just trying to mess with it to see what would work here best, and that's obviously not working. She's good. All right, so let's edit team. So we need the speed. The team that worked before was honestly getting rid of him, which is funny. Um, Let me see if this works. Let me just see how. I know this is what worked before, but we're using Eric's, and Eric's can stun, but Eric's keeps getting his dumbass killed. So there's no point if he's dead within the first 2 points of the round. You know what I mean? That is what makes Raid different. Because sometimes you got to do the wrong thing to get the right result. How's that for a life lesson? By the way, don't take anything I say about life. Don't take any of my advice. All right, come on. We got healing now, so we can't have anyone die. Because now Apothecary should be doing his job and healing Yakarl. That's his job. Literally, that's his only job. All right, he's totally going to die. Or not, maybe. All right, cool beans. We got cool beans, and she removed the defense down almost immediately. I love it. So Gerda's actually a little bit better here than Eric's. No, Eric's is very strong. It's honestly, if we turned off his counter, I think he would work better. So if we did it like with the AI and turn it off, I don't know. What about max HP hits? How much health does this thing have? 'Cause yeah, I mean, I guess what do you do? You could bring Armiger, but she's resistant completely to turn meter effects. So, like, I know you Carl's hit her with that thing a bunch of times, and I don't think she loses turn meter, right? 435,000. I'll be honest. I don't think my Armiger is going to be doing that much damage. And the funny thing is, everyone else is so much faster that they can do that kind of damage all the time, where he's going to do it every other turn, right? I don't know. Yeah, your Carl's a beast everywhere. But he's definitely good here. All right, so we got a good team now. So I think this is probably where I would say is one of our. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. So that was our best time. 2 minutes and 26 seconds. I ain't mad at that. We got a defense banner. So yeah, and we get a bunch of points for clan versus clan. So this might be a good thing to do tonight. Um, maybe like just farm in here for a little while and see what we can do because that's actually not bad at all. I'm not, half minutes. I have done way worse. That's way worse runs. I mean, the worst thing I've ever done was when we had to farm. I think I had to do 12 runs of Ice Golem on some stupid level. It might have been 20. And when we first started, and those fights were between 11 and 16 minutes because it had to be on auto. I, yeah, one of those fights. Either way, it was a suck fight, and I hated it. All right, cool, 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 cool. So we've got a reasonable team for that. All right, did we didn't use our keys, did we? Oh crap. Oh man, see, these are the things that you're distracting me. No, all right, we're just gonna do an easy. We're gonna do the easy version. There you go, multi battle. I usually farm stage 8 with this team, but you can farm higher. I just don't want it to take forever, which is why I don't do it. But yeah, that fight is not bad. I mean, it's I can see why there was like I saw a couple of videos on the what is that? On the event dungeon, and I know there was people. I think it was Nub Raids. He did like the best teams for stage 20 and then stage 30. So basically, it's like stage 20 seems to be the number for your average player. Um, let's put it this way. I am officially, and it's official, it's actually in the official book. I am officially the worst person to ask about unkillable teams because I have no way of doing it. And I never researched it because I will never have an unkillable team, unfortunately. But I think what people did we'd have to look at Maneater because I know Maneater, you can do it with two Maneaters. And I don't know how to do it. I know it's a fine-tune thing where you have to like set up their speeds and everything like that and a whole bunch of other stuff. Like you can't put any what is it? Masteries that'll decrease turn meter or do anything weird or speed up the turn meters like because you just screw up the order and mess up the unkillable. So it's like very specific in the things you need to do. I'm going to assume that Demitha could do it. I know probably what's her name? What's his name? The other guy that does the block damage. Hellcath. I think he might be able to do it, but the chance of having two Hellcaths, that's why people do it with Maneater. Because unkillable is unkillable. It doesn't matter who does it, right? But if you don't have two Maneaters, then I guess that's your problem. Do you have two Demithas? Yeah, Joker, I only do Nightmare. I'm not worried about Ultra Nightmare because I do not need anything from there. The only thing I get from there are Epic books and Lego books, and I get a legendary every 6 months to a year now. Like my next legendary is Urost, and he's gonna take. I still have 47 pieces I need to get. So even if I was amazing at this game and was able to beat every single secret room, it's at least a month and a half before I get Urost. Now, normally I get between 9 and 15 pieces. So that means that it's going to be about 4 or 5 months probably before I get Rost, unless something drastically changes and I find a way to beat Bommel, because I have a feeling if I can beat Bommel, we can move forward in that one. Because Bommel's the only major pitfall, I think, in that hard mode rotation. This time it was Spider. He pissed me off way too much, and I stopped caring. I was just like, I could not fight that Spider one more time. I did a video on it. I think for the thing, I did a live stream on it. I played it for like a couple hours at work. I know you shouldn't do that, and I'm not telling you guys you should play video games at work, but I did, and then I tried again at night, and yeah, I was really for an entire week. My whole life was that frickin' spider, and I just got so tired. And it's funny because the first date I played it was the time I got the closest. Like this is how much health he had right now on this boss. That's how much health I got it down to, and then he killed my whole team and healed back up. So yeah, it made me angry, needless to say, even though I just said it. Hmm. All right, so what other games you guys interested in, by the way? Because I'm looking for other games. The King. It's funny. I went back through my emails and I forgot that the King Arthur game. They like they like emailed me to like get paid to like play their game, and it's funny because I just my main problem with that game is I can't download it on my tablet. And if I can't download it on my tablet, then I don't give a crap about your game. I don't give a schmite how good the game is. Am I thinking that one day? I don't know. I honestly still haven't decided. I have no idea what I'm going to do. Honestly, it depends if I just stop playing Raid. That would be the time that I might pull it. Other option is if Raid's still going strong and everything's good, maybe there's a new YouTuber that's like really into this and they want to make videos on it and I could pass the torch and Monster Socks could live on forever. The problem is finding someone who's as patient and not neurotic because then they'll go in and pull everything. Imagine like this just becomes like the account that just gets passed along generation to generation. It's like here you go, guys. If Raid lasts for 15, 30 years, I don't feel like they're gonna last that long. I think they're already on decline. Which is why one of the main reasons I'm still looking for other games right now. But I also play other games all the time. Like I play my other games way more than I play Raid. I spent an entire day off one time because I finished all my videos early. I spent an entire day off just playing RuneScape cutting wood, and I found that to be more fun than this for some weird reason. Like I said, I'm always playing games. So the only reason I'm making more videos on Raid right now is because one, it's the most popular. Two, it's the one I'm most invested in. And three, it's because I kind of have a plan as to what I need to do for this game. So that's kind of where we're at. I play every game that comes out, is what I play. What am I doing? I play every single game that I can, to be honest. I think Siege is done. Like I've probably played over 100 plus games. We got to finish some stuff in here. Are we in hard? We are in hard. Oh, nice. Let's clear some stuff out. Uh, like every other day, I play stuff. Right now, I'm playing that Top Squad game because I loved Hyperlinker, but the game gets really hard very quickly. But right now, I'm playing that. I still have a bunch of different games. Like there's Ancients Reborn. There's RuneScape. There's what is it? What else have I played? I'm trying to think of the main ones that I keep going back to, like Epic 7 and Magic Raid. I didn't Infinite Magic Raid. I didn't like, but I played it for a little bit. Um, the other one that's just like Infinite Magic Raid. It's not that I don't like that one. I actually do like it. I just got tired of it. And then I forgot what it's called. What else do we play? Pretty much every game that's on my reviews. Like there's so many, like the Summon Dragons, and there's plenty of those games that I'll play and do like a review for, and I'll just forget about them. And then like a month or 6 months later or a year later, I'll be like, oh, I remember that game, and I'll go back and play it, and then like actually play it for a long time. And I know when I have too many games, I have on my tablet, there's about, I think, 6 or 7 spaces at the bottom of my tablet for like apps. And when that gets full, I start deleting games because it's too much. One, it slows down my tablet, and two, it means I'm playing too many games. And no, I don't play shooter games now. The only shooter games I've ever played and enjoyed in my entire life are Gears of War, Borderlands, and then there was one more, and Dead Space. That's about the closest it comes to being a shooter game. Are we really gonna die here? Oh, that's right. We have a revive. Yeah, those are the only actual shooter games I've ever played. Yeah, I don't play sports games. I'm more of like I'm an RPG guy. Wow, how is this happening right now? What is this guy trying to pull right now? I'm gonna let it auto, but they're gonna either win or die trying. There you go. Oh, we got a 6-star piece of gear with no damn speed. You suck. I'm selling it. I don't care. Here we go. Crit and speed. I love it. Keep. This one could be good, but we're not wasting our time with it. And we got defense. Awesome. Great. And we got these. I like that. We can make mythic gear. So that's good. Yeah, I play a lot of those types of games. I also like I haven't played Final Fantasy 14 in a while, but I should. Like those kinds of things. That's the only console game I play right now. I actually stopped playing consoles games mainly because PS5 came out and it was so stupid expensive and so hard to get that I just kind of stopped giving a crap and I stopped playing console games because they're too expensive now. It's like, and that's kind of how I started getting into mobile games more because I don't spend money. So it's a lot cheaper for me. So now I can just download games anytime I want and I don't have to worry about paying for them. Whereas for a PS5, I got to go out and spend what, six, seven, $800 just to get the basic setup, and then I got to spend $60 every time. You know what I mean? There's no point to it anymore, and it's just, and they're not even giving us any new games. They're just regurgitating the same crap every single. Like, how many new games of the same thing do you need? It's like kind of like Disney, how they keep remaking games. I mean, the same movie over and over again, and then we're suckers and go and buy it. That I can, yes. But I probably won't, just because it takes too long. I don't think I'm going to be alive that long. Because I think the last time we checked, if I did this as much as I could, I think the most I get, I think we discussed this, was 5 a month. Say we have 10 here. Let me see. Yeah, the most I can get is 5 a month. I stopped trying, as you can tell. There's only 15 here. Um, so if I had been doing this for over a year, that's what, 5 a day? Or no, 5 a month? Yeah, that means I get 60 every year, right? So we'd be around here. Basically, what I'm saying is I don't care about this hero, is what I'm telling you. There's no reason for me to care about it. If I get it, I get it. And if I don't, it's not going to change my day. Besides, I can probably only. Lydia is harder, but I actually care about that. And it actually is a purpose for me. This one requires me to care about something that I don't. Like I said, I'm not like pushing for it. I actually forgot that Curse City even existed. I'm not gonna lie. There's like I'll go days without even going in here once. We're at 20 now. 19, sorry. Which actually, funny enough, I have to put it on auto as soon as we end this because it's resetting tomorrow. And it takes so damn long that I always forget to just put it on auto when I go do something. So I got to do that. I need to get my pieces. We've been getting, like, I think everyone's been on board now. We've been beating normal and easy every time. So we should get 4 pieces every time. So that's what? Every week we get 4 pieces. So figure 25 weeks. So what is that? Half a year to get that hero. That's why I don't care. Like it's kind of I feel the same way I felt about Mithrala. I was like, you know what? When I get her, I'll get her. That's kind of how I feel about it. All right, stop. Don't do any turn meter dropping. Does she have a stun? Good. Stun, stun, stun. Come on, get your turn. Did you notice? Am I the only one that noticed that every single time an enemy has unkillable, their turn meter becomes like freaking it just doesn't move ever. Does anyone notice that? Is that like that's got to be something in the game they put just to make sure that you have to take it out? Wait, you think that the hero in here is easier than Mithrala? The hero in Curse City is easier. Is that what you're telling me? Because that is 100% not true. It takes way longer. But that's only if you can beat every stage. Most people can't get that far. You would have to be able to get, where is it? Um, this one's easier if you can beat the content, but you need more heroes to do it. So here we go. Quests. So every month you can get 25, what is this, 100 probably? Wait, 40, 50. Yeah, so you can get 100 of these. So you can get him in 5 months. All right, but that's if you can beat it. So yeah, I can't. Like I'm not beating this on hard. Are you out of your mind? Like I can barely get into this area, and I can sometimes kill stuff in here. That's it. That's as far as I can go. So yeah, this is way harder to get through. Super hard to get through. But yeah, if you've been playing for like 10 years, you spend money, or you've just been pulling every single shard and you get every hero you want and you beat everything in the game, yeah, you're getting this guy in 5 months. You know what I mean? But your average player isn't getting anything from this. They're just gonna come in here and get what they can and then bounce because they don't have the heroes to beat it. No one's gonna care. They're gonna be like, but like I said, it doesn't even matter. Like that hero, I'm gonna get the one from Chimera without having to do anything. And I only have two mythic books. So do I even want another mythic? I don't even want this mythic, I'll be honest, but I'm going to get him eventually, you know what I mean? So we might as well just book him. I have two books, and he'll probably never be booked for about 16 years. So what it might end up happening is I'll have enough going on where I can go in and actually start doing tournaments that have the mythic books. Once we get to the point where I actually care that he has books, which probably won't be for a while. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'm not interested in mythics. I don't care. Like I'm more interested in getting the next rare. Like that's what I'm interested in. I want to see if Renouncer can beat a boss. That's what I like. I have like I think five of their awakenings, their blessings. That's about all I have. I don't have any other mythics. But then again, I haven't pulled anything, so there's that. There's nothing there. All right, so what I'm looking to do here is we're still in the process of moving. So my goal here for this year is to move, and I don't have to pay my car anymore because it's going to be paid off in 2 months. So that means that I'm making extra money every single month. So what I'm going to try to do is get my computer set up because then I can start streaming to I want to start doing on Twitch also. So, and I want them to run concurrent. So it's not going to be like I'm going to go on Twitch, then I'm going to go on YouTube, and then I'm going to go on Twitch, and I'm going to go on YouTube. Yeah, four books. Yeah, you're never going to get any more. Because once the login champ is gotten, you can never get her again. That's why. As soon as these 2 weeks are over, or whatever it is, October, when this is in, 2 months, this is 1 month, right? This is what? Yeah, 2 weeks here, 2 weeks here. As soon as this is over, you can't get her anymore. That's it. So if a new player starts in 3 months from now, they don't get Alice. So that's why I don't use her. It's funny. That's like I should just make a whole video about the heroes I use and why. I think I have. I don't even know if I have. Have I? Not that topic specifically, more just an overview of the channel. All right, guys. Well, that's it. I gotta go shave my head and do some fun stuff. And I got too much peach fuzz. My beard's getting out of control. And yeah, so we're gonna get this stuff done and then crack the back. I may get bored later, not later today, but later this week and do another live stream on a different game. It depends how I feel this week. And that's kind of like my makeup for some other stuff that I did. All right. So I hope you guys have fun and enjoy everything. Go into the event dungeon, get yourself some pinpoint gear, and hopefully you guys maybe we'll have a contest. Maybe we'll do that. We'll have a contest soon. where we have to build like we'll vote on the stupidest hero in the game. That's a rare, the stupidest rare in the game. We'll start there, and then everyone has to build that hero. Does anyone want to stop doing what they're doing for a week to build a hero that you're never going to use? Probably, probably not. Or it'll be for anybody who currently has those heroes. That's what we'll do. All right. Well, either way, I hope you guys had a good time. Thank you guys for showing up. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Comment, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your fish, tell your dog, tell your uncle, tell your aunt, tell your school teacher. I don't care. Tell somebody. And that's it. This is fun stuff live streaming with Bone Knight. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys